Welcome to Warrior Revolution Radio. I am Ron Baker. Good to see you again. It's been a while since we've been here. I need to give you some updates on what has happened. Of course, we have moved into the new studio as well. Going back to a previous guest, Kate Dale, went to Camp Euphoria, had a blast. Thank you again, Kate. And at the end of the show, I will give you an update on my next two guests for the next 2 months. Like I said, we're going to do the show once a month. Hopefully, we'll move it up to more than once a month. You never know. Just depends on time, space, and desire. How's that? Desire. I am here with my guest today from Wildside Tattoo and Piercing. Ladies first, Megan Valentine and Bart Earsa.
How's it going?
All right. Did I say your last name right?
Yeah, you didn't butcher it too bad, bud.
I didn't butcher it too bad?
No, you did good.
No, right on. Right on. I was thinking this morning, as I was thinking about your shop, I was thinking, wow, how awesome would it be if you all had your own show?
The tattoo shop in general?
Yeah.
We'd have all sorts of hits.
Yeah.
With the stuff that happens there.
Yeah. I was thinking it'd be a combination of Monster Garage and one of those tattoo shows that's on the air right now.
Oh, yeah. You'd see it all.
Yeah. And then some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
And I was thinking you all are, I know you're all looking for a tattoo artist right now. Do like a kind of a Dave Navarro kind of a thing where you have people come in and tattoo for you and say, no, get the hell out of here. You suck.
That's usually what happens anyways.
Is that what happens anyway? See?
The new guys don't usually work out so well.
I would have had a perfect, that's a great idea.
Right.
But, you know, we should, like I said, have you and Johnny working on your motorcycles and then have a Monster Garage and then have that. And then, of course, have Megan doing her piercing. Who's the piercer there?
Oh, yeah.
You and Monica, right? Are the piercers?
Well, there's technically 3 of us.
Oh,
I'm
I did not know that.
Full-time professional. But there's Brandon and Monica who also work a couple days a week.
Okay. Brandon
Donnelly.
Okay. All right. And then Johnny, of course, is the man. He runs the place. Johnny O'Connor is the owner of Wildside Tattoo and Piercing, along with his wife, Tammy.
Right.
They are the owners. And you, along with?
We got Josh, which is Johnny's son, and then we have another cat named Sticky.
Met Sticky yesterday.
Yeah,
Yes.
good guy. Yeah.
He's a real good guy.
He's one of the first new guys to actually hit it off, so to say.
What a real cool
Besides
guy.
the one that we lost not too long ago.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yes. I saw that. Oh, my gosh.
That was rough. He was a real good guy.
Yeah. I remember seeing him a couple times when I was in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How could you miss him, you know?
Yeah, you couldn't miss him at all.
Right.
Sticky came in for Chicago, if I'm right.
No, like
Wisconsin.
Yeah, somewhere up in Wisconsin.
That's
Yep.
it.
He was actually a shop owner up there until an unfortunate ex-wife
Oh, well.
tried some stuff.
Right.
Well, you know, you're young.
Right.
I mean, that happens, trust me.
Right.
You know, I've had 3 of them. Trust me, it happens.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, we're going to go in depth today about their shop and then do a little Q&A afterwards, which is kind of, let's just say, nice questions that they'll have to answer just to bring out their personalities just a little bit more. As you can see, the personalities up there are some to be reckoned with. No doubt about
to say
it.
the least. To say the least. Right.
You know, and I always go in to see Johnny when I'm there because he's a great guy, you know, and talk to him about it, to everything that goes on up there. And yesterday, I really got to talk to him yesterday about the different things that went on up there, and I probably spent more time with him yesterday than he was really more comfortable with. But
He's usually a pretty good sport about it.
yeah. But some of the artwork that I've seen come out of there is just amazing. I will not lie. I mean, and this is not a dig really, but I've seen artwork from other places. Your all blows everybody else's in town away.
Uncomparable.
Not even comparable.
I agree.
It blows everybody else's way. I don't want to say names. Of course,
Absolutely.
I don't want to say names.
We're
because
not those people anyways.
Yeah,
you know,
'cause
we carry on
you
our
all,
business.
I'm not gonna say you all seem like the tattoo family is kind of a one big family in Cedar Rapids, kinda.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say there's not competition
Absolutely.
because there is, but you're still.
That's with any business though.
Yeah,
so
exactly, but you're still one big family, and you
Absolutely.
can tell that.
Absolutely.
And some of the people I've gotten to know, other than your shop, are very nice people.
oh yeah.
Yeah, very
Absolutely.
nice people. And I think one of them is trying to get their own show, but I don't think they're going to make it. I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm getting bad now.
Right.
And you already know what I'm talking about, but I'm not. I'm going to leave that one alone.
Right.
Because I'm getting naughty now. It's early in the morning, and I'm feeling.
It's too early for that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. It's way too early for that shit. Oh, man. Excuse me here.
Right.
Much better. All right. Let's talk about the piercing first. Go
right.
ahead and go into what all you do there, Megan.
So I guess this next March will mark 10 years that I've actually been working for my parents. There's not anything that I guess I can't do besides actual like surgical implants. I mean, I do the microdermal anchors, but after about the first 5 years of actually piercing, you know, you get rid of the shakes, you're more used to the type of people that you're going to work with. Obviously I work with every aspect. So it's never a dull moment in my world, if I can say that.
I've been up there, and I was debating on getting my nipples pierced. No, I wasn't. I would never do it. I would never do it.
And granted, it actually is worse for men than it is for females.
Really?
Yes. I mean, you got to think about it. You know, men have pecs. It's
Yeah.
tighter. Their skin is tighter. And just overall, it's worse for men.
Really? I never
yeah.
knew that.
And if I had to say, I mean, I have just as many pass outs as, I guess, men and female.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's non-biased.
Almost,
Yeah.
it's almost every day.
Right.
Every day.
Almost.
Oh, my God.
I mean, even if it's not a complete pass out, you know, someone gets lightheaded, needs some sugar, you know, which is typically people just work themselves up more than anything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very efficient in what I do in hopes to cut back some of that anticipation because that's all it is.
And something else I've noticed when I've gotten mine up there, very sterile.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You know, we have, I mean, the health department with the tattoo shops is, I mean, we have a sheet, you know, this long of checks that we have to go through. And we, even like our sterilization units, those are sent in every month to make sure they're still doing their job properly. So, yes, we have a whole list of sterilization procedures that we have to follow.
Speaking of sterilization, I was talking to my brother-in-law last night, and he goes, "Dude, get a Jacob's ladder and a Prince Albert."
Albert.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm sorry. I go, dude, I'm white.
But I will tell you, you know, even 8 years ago, I barely did any of those type of piercings. Nowadays, it's a little bit more common, but obviously in the same aspect, you know, it is an important place to keep clean.
Yeah.
Sterilization.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sterilization,
Yes,
exactly.
yes,
But
yes.
I'm like, dude, that's too early in the morning. I'm like, unless she gets there as soon as I wake up, it ain't happening.
Better wake your ass up with that.
Yeah, no doubt. Unless she gets there exactly when I wake up, no.
No,
it
no, not gonna
ain't happening.
Right.
And then I'm like, he goes, well, then at least get your nipples. I'm like, no, dude, it's not happening.
Right.
It's not happening.
And it's not for everyone, you know,
No.
again, but I have to say, tattooing and or piercing, you know, we see every end of people, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
was going to. I've gone through the gamut of what I wanted between lip, nose, eyebrow. I'm going. Every time that I get shot down, and it's like, dude, your head's too big.
Well, and I don't think the wife would appreciate it too
No,
much, right?
no. Well, that's who I run it by.
Of course.
Of course we do.
Right.
She knows best.
Yeah, you
Right.
go, well, like I told you yesterday, I told you I wanted that one where you
The septum.
the septum.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess because I'm a Taurus.
Yes.
And she goes, well, I said, that's why I won. I'm a tourist. And I said, you have me by that. You would have me by that anyway. She goes, I don't have you by that. I have you by your balls. I'm like, that is true.
Yeah.
That is very true. You keep them in your purse.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is no lie.
Yeah.
All right. Tattooing.
Yeah, here we are.
Let's talk about where you were trained and all that kind of good stuff.
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, you kind of learn all the way through your career. You know what I mean? You never stop learning. But I started at a shop across town, and then I worked there. And then I just didn't get along with the guy. You know what I mean? So then from there, I met another guy. He opened up a shop. I started working for him for about a year, and that flew over like a cement plane. And then I found my way to Wildside.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're going on what?
10 years,
10
February
years. Yeah.
as well.
10 years.
So
Yeah.
we're
Right there.
because I remember back when I started too, Bart.
Just
Bart
got my job.
just got it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're both going on
'Cause I was
about
in
10 years.
Yeah, February of 08, right before the flood.
Yep.
Is when I actually started.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Wildside twins.
You ain't something like it, dude. Yeah. Right. Fucking troublemakers.
Well, I wonder whenever I came to you about the interview.
Yes.
And you said Bart, I'm like going,
No doubt.
Well,
Right.
let me
But
put it
I-
this way.
I
You know,
trust
as
you. That's
far
why I
as
did
my
that.
dad, you know, under any sort of circumstances, he doesn't do so well with the talking aspect of it. So
Right.
I
Yes.
figured Bart is a little more easygoing, and
Right.
we'd have a little
Yeah.
bit
more
better
yeah.
of a time, more fun.
Your dad is a better communicator privately
Yes.
than he
Yeah.
is
You got it.
publicly.
Absolutely.
He is not
Yes.
a public speaker.
Yes,
Right.
that's
Right.
true.
Hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah, exactly. Good morning to Suze and hello to Sigrun. I guess I'm trying to remember how to pronounce it. I guess the only two we got so far. All right. If you have any questions, throw them out there for Megan and Bart about tattooing or piercing, and we will have them answer them. All right. Don't forget that. We'll keep going. If you have any questions for me, which, as long as they're not personal, I'll answer them. If they're personal, I'll tell you to go fuck off.
Right.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Now, did you do like an apprenticeship?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, with tattooing, that's how generally you start. You know what I mean? Unless you start on your own or whatever that. But that's the right way to do it. So you learn the right way to do stuff right away instead of trying to like retrain yourself. You know, there's so many aspects of it where you need to be in a shop to learn how to. You know what I mean? With sterilization and everything, like you're saying, you know, it's super important. Yeah.
Well, I know. Well, even with tattooing, like we're talking about piercing,
Yeah.
sterilization is a major
A1
thing.
key. Yeah. If you don't got that, then you don't have anything. You know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah, we
in my
walked,
eyes.
walked into a tattoo place in Florida and started. He walked in, didn't clean nothing. We were like, all right, we're out.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're out.
Exactly.
You didn't clean nothing. You didn't do anything. We're out of here.
Right. You know, and that's mainly what most people are talking about. You know, obviously, besides like artwork or prices or whatever, I mean, honestly, they want to know what's up with your sterilization process, and which is cool. I mean, totally, you know.
And prices generally are on what they want, I'm sure. Or is it by hour now?
Well, everything's by hour, but it's all included in the deal, you know. It's what you're getting, how big, where you're putting it, detail, color, you know what I mean? All those go into factor. So
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, if you're getting something simplified and smaller, it's obviously not going to take as long as something. You know what I mean? Even the same tattoo, if you had a little bit more detail and color, it could take a little bit longer. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You all used to have artists up there who did artwork on the wife's arm that was really good back here. Chris?
And Chris has since not even tattoo. He doesn't even tattoo anymore.
Kentucky or
He
somewhere
moved to
like
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Actually, he did. He just did 2 tattoos. I saw him, and they were really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
As far as we knew, he was automotive guy now.
Right. Yeah.
Well, who knows? It probably was a back room. I don't know.
Yeah.
But good guy. But the tattoo he did, the B he did was, I mean, it looks like the wings could flutter.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I took that as that's the only kind of artist that your dad would hire up there.
Of
course.
Is people who can make it look realistic,
Right.
or what they want, you know, like from new school to old school to what's that called? What is, the American
Neo-traditional or American traditional.
American traditional.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I always relate everything back to Ink Master because I'm like, avid
Who isn't a fan of Ink
yeah,
Master?
yeah.
Right.
And the guy with the mustache,
Oliver Peck.
Oliver, he's American traditional.
He is very
master,
American. Yeah.
you
Yes.
know.
Yeah. World renowned.
Yeah, and I always relate everything to that, and always I'm watching it trying to get into the tattoos, and I'm always hearing in my other ear, God, I do name Dave Navarro. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, right.
I'm like,
He's not even that cool. What the fuck?
oh, speaking of that, when we were in Florida, some guy at the tattoo shop was wearing a shirt that said, "Only Dave Navarro can judge me."
Oh,
Even better.
jeez.
Right.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a great shirt.
Right. Right.
I see. No question. Oh,
Here we go.
so you're already getting questions. Alan Scott, how much for a sleeve?
Oh,
I think
Oh,
Fucking
they're
sticky.
sticky.
Damn it.
is that
That's
sticky?
sticky. Oh, but that's an inside joke because, you
Right.
know, even the phone calls, let alone the people who stop in, you know, they come
Number
in
one
and,
question.
how much for a sleeve?
Right,
You know, well,
right.
I guess that depends on what you're
Oh
wanting
my
and how much
gosh.
detail it has, you know.
Right.
I tell people.
People actually do that? Really?
Oh,
every day.
yeah,
Every
of course.
day.
Right. And then watch out for tax return season, dude, because then it's off the chain about those type of
Oh,
questions.
I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that.
They're like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to
They
put
got
all
money.
this
Yeah,
money
we're
down
doing it
right
We're-
now.
We're doing it. Yeah.
oh my god.
So it's like, you know, in your head you already have everything versed out of like when you ask me for a sleeve or how much or you know what I mean this and that over the phone. It's like, you know, you got to get them to stop in. You know what I mean? So you just got everything kind of, you know what I mean, up in your head. Or, you know,
Yeah.
how you're gonna handle that type of question.
And that's one thing that maybe we should address too is, you know, people may think we're rude by saying that, but it's in realism of how much is it to mow your backyard? I
Right.
mean, how do you know?
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Right. Never even
Until
seen it.
you
Right.
you bring me in something to represent what you actually want.
when I first met Johnny, the very first time I met him, or not very first time, but the first time I friended him on Facebook, I had already been down there and we got a few piercings. I said, hey, dude, how much for I forgot what it even was. He was, stop in and see me.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Number one thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, prices depend on you get your ass down there and they'll tell you.
Yes.
Exactly.
We prefer
exactly.
reference pictures of some
Right.
sort, you know, and you know, obviously the guys can do anything custom, you know, they're phenomenal at what they do. Bart personally does most of my tattoos, honestly, just because my dad's so dang busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Bart's pretty much finished up this sleeve for me.
Nice.
Right.
I saw your dad did one yesterday for
My mom.
your mom.
Yes.
That's a badass
And
tattoo.
that was one of those, what do you call it, like optical illusion type
yeah.
of tattoo.
Yeah, it had the
Two
woman in
things.
the
One thing's another,
skull.
right.
Yeah.
One thing's another, right.
Yep.
Yeah, better not fuck that one up. You know what I
No,
mean?
no.
Right.
Tammy will
Actually,
come and
me
get
and mom
you.
even fought over that tattoo, but
Really?
I figured since
Mom was
I-
gonna win.
Oh, she did too, because I had just got my I Love Lucy on my leg.
I saw
And so
that. That's
she's like,
awesome.
"You just got one. It's my turn."
Oh wow.
Did you do that or did Johnny?
No, Johnny.
no,
so-
my
yeah.
dad does the portraits,
Oh, yeah.
obviously,
Oh, okay.
but Bart does most of my other work.
Color
Okay.
work and whatnot.
Yep.
Do you do portraits?
I do not.
You do
No.
not do portraits?
I'm working up towards it. You know what I mean?
He
Okay.
does dog portraits.
Yeah,
He's,
dog,
you know,
animals. I'm
he's-
kind of working my way. Well, the truth is, honestly, like as growing up, when I would do like art and stuff like that, I never really liked people, so I never drew them. You know what I'm saying? So I need like more practice on that.
I hear
kinda-
you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Right
That's what I tell
on.
people all the time because they're like, "Do you do portraits?" Like, no. I never practice drawing people because I don't like them.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. So I got to work in there. You know
All
what I mean?
right. So, what would you say your specialty is?
Specialty, bright colors, line work for sure. You know what I mean? I love line work, anything like sacred geometry, you know what I mean? Anything crazy, you know what I mean? Also, I like weirdly placed tattoos. No dicks or anything if
Yeah.
anybody's thinking that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying like throats, you know what I mean? Chest, whatever.
The
Yeah.
harder
Elbow.
areas, so
Right.
we would say.
Right,
He's
right.
very good at
Just intricate
manipulating
stuff.
the skin there.
Right. Just
Okay.
intricate stuff. You know what I mean?
All
I like
right.
to take the time to actually do it where most people are like, I don't really want to even, you know what I mean? They're not really into it. You know what I mean? But there's plenty of things that I'm not into that other people would just jump on. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the kind of the toss up there.
I saw somebody the other night get their ass tattooed, and they said that's one of the hardest places to tattoo because the skin is not as elastic there
Right.
as it is everywhere else.
It's so thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you really got
And
it's
from personal experience, you kind of, I don't know, it's hard to keep that area still.
right. It's one of those, you know, it's just it seems like you're just hammering and nailing it. You know what I mean? Like there's just it's just so hard. But
Hence the frame hard, or the
hard
phrase
ass.
hard ass.
Yeah, exactly.
The phrase
Exactly.
hard ass.
Right.
All right.
Man, my mom's so proud right now.
Hey, you know, oh well.
Right.
Oh well, that's the way I look at it. We're
Yep.
here to interview, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That's all right. Piercing. Let's go. How much does yours goes by what the piercing is, right?
Correct. I've considered raising my prices, you know, because I would say I'm the cheapest in town.
Oh, for sure. Right.
But in saying that I am the cheapest in town does not mean that I don't carry the other grades of jewelry that every other shop in town does as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, in my world, it's feasible for people, you know, like my basic piercings are really only like $20. My most expensive piercings will be the genitals and the implants, which are $50 for genitals, somewhere around $100 typically. But for as far as most of my basic piercings, they are kept between $20 and $40.
If I have to touch your junk, it's $100.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it, and that's exactly what it is. Because you know,
I'm surprised
most
it's that
of the time
cheap, dude, for the
it's,
people that come in. Jesus.
Well, and most of the time it's honestly really old people who
Creepers.
just, you know,
Really?
probably
Yeah.
paying me to just
Touch
touch
it.
them.
Oh my God! And you're sitting there going, "I would have done it for free." No, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Not this one. Not this one.
Right.
I know better than that. You know, I gotta give you shit.
No,
so.
absolutely, absolutely. But we, like I said, the things we see are day in and day out.
Wow. Okay, let's say a dermal. How much would a dermal be?
So they would be $50.
$50. All right.
Yep.
Where is the most weirdest place you put a dermal?
On the
Genitals?
Yeah.
Really?
A lady got one right like
On
Right
her.
above it.
It's where a Christina
her-
piercing would be, so it's like the fattier part. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I did do one right there. She insisted. I told her it probably wasn't a very smart idea.
No.
Which, you know, I mean, and here's the thing: is there's
The customer's always
tell-
right.
and you know they usually are
Yeah,
until
yeah.
they come back, and I'm like,
they figure
oh.
out that they fucked up.
You know, and that's the thing is just there's other places that are better than others. And I will give my honest opinion because I'm not here to just take your money. I'm here to give you a lifetime of beauty, basically.
Yeah.
Is what I would explain it as. So not everyone listens to me, but they find out the hard way.
Other than ears, where is that place most people like to get pierced? Men.
For men, honestly, the new thing right now for men is the nose piercing.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
All the men
I've
are
seen
doing
it,
nose
yeah.
piercing.
Yeah.
But before, you know, it'd be more like your industrial or your tragus, which are just pieces in the ear that, you know, they would put like a black piece of jewelry. It's always black or blue with the men. So, but if I had to choose right at this moment, it would be the nose piercings. And eyebrow, I guess, for the men.
I said something about getting my nose pierced, and I was told, "You do realize how big your fucking nose is, don't you?" I'm like, "Yes, I do realize how big my nose is."
You get a couple of them then, dude.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
I'm like, it
See?
means I can get one on each
We
side.
can adapt to anybody. Absolutely.
Right.
For women, what do you think?
Right now, it's the nipples.
Yep.
Sure
Really?
is. Oh, I'm doing at least 10 sets a day. At least.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome, Cedar Rapids.
Yep, you're welcome. Definitely the nipples.
Wow.
You know, like I said, even just 5, 6, 7 years ago when I first started, you know, it was more of just the nose, the navel, you know, your basic piercings. Now it's they want the implants, they want the genitals, they want just a little bit of everything. But
And
you
that
know,
would have not been my guess. My guess would have been the Monroe.
the Monroe. And now see, I can't even say I do that much anymore.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
I haven't seen a lot of
Honestly.
those come in lately.
You used to, though, didn't you? I bet
Yeah.
everybody wanted a Monroe at one
Absolutely.
time.
You know, yeah, that was the thing. They wanted a little gem up there. So, but in my experience, you know, again, in my 10 years, the upper lip tends to swell a lot more than anything else. Granted, anything in the mouth will usually swell the worst anyways. but it typically heals a little bit quicker.
That's why I'm not saying this because I know it would take away your business. The tongue, oh my God.
And, the tongue can be a tricky one. You do have to watch for the veins, things like that. But I guess that comes with experience over time.
Right.
There's nothing that I guess there's never been a time where I couldn't do something. Or if there has been, there was a deformity with that actual a lot of times a person's ear isn't big enough to do what they want, or the flap of the ear isn't wide enough to be able to get exactly what they want. So just because piercings are available to people does not mean they are readily available for everybody.
Gotcha. My thing was with the tongue is thinking about people who say a dog's mouth is clearly a human's mouth, it's a sterility,
Right.
and
Right.
I've known people personally who've gotten tongue piercings and it's gotten infected quick, and they've had to. I'm like, that's your own damn fault,
Yeah, a lot of times, believe it or not, I even got a phone call one day from a person.
Here we go.
This was a good one. So I answered the phone, and the lady said, I got my tongue pierced 4 or 5 days ago. I was wondering if it was okay to brush my teeth.
Gross.
Well, there's a big issue there that you have not brushed your teeth in 4 or 5 days,
Right.
because
that's
the
a
only-
huge issue.
That's the only way you can kill the germs in the mouth, is brushing daily, rinsing, and obviously some ibuprofen to keep under control of the swelling.
Oh my gosh.
But we've heard it. That's what I'm saying. We've heard it all.
Yeah, and then some.
And then some.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just when you think you can top it, you know what I mean? Like the next day. Whole new set of questions or ideas or whatever it may be. Just people, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's the
Wow.
people. Right.
Shane, do we have those pictures we can put up or not?
All right, here we go.
I can pull up. Yeah, I can pull up the Wildside Tattoo website, and we can look at those.
All right.
Uh-oh. I don't
Robbie
have anything
Ripple.
current on there, I don't think.
Do you guys know Robbie Ripple?
Robbie Ripple.
Robbie Ripple is
Robbie Rapoli, professional tattooist.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He's watching.
He's watching right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello,
He joined
Robbie.
us.
Hi, hello.
Yeah. So we'll pull up Wildside Tattoo.
I wonder where's Mr. Robbie from?
He was down
Florida?
in Florida.
Nice.
He was on Ink Masters.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Speaking of
Robbie.
Master, huh? I
Yeah.
wonder what he thinks of Dave Navarro.
Only Dave Navarro can judge him.
Hell.
He is not a big fan of the Ink Master.
I'm sure not. I mean, the whole platform sometimes, I guess, when, as a viewing audience, it's completely different, I'm sure, than when you're actually
there's a
on the
perfect
show.
picture of.
Yeah, there's the place. It's the place to be right there.
Can't miss it.
Right.
Big red
Yeah.
building right on First Ave.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's,
Oh, there's Johnny and Tammy. Look at that.
There's a
yeah.
little bit of an older picture too. This isn't exactly updated
yeah.
as much as it should be.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Tattooing. Look at that.
So those are
Let's go to the artist up there in the top of the left there.
there you go.
Boom.
Oh, yeah. See?
There, the sticky's on there. They actually, that's
oh,
cool.
Wow, they actually did update
The
it.
far right
Far
there.
right is
There
Mr.
we are.
Bartron.
Yeah.
All right, down is their names, I believe. There it is. Third one down on the left. There he is.
No, we can't click on that either.
Nice.
Sorry, this is terrible. We don't even.
Oh, get on
Yeah.
down. Go on down because I think his picture's down a little bit further there.
Yeah, maybe you can click on the
There it is.
picture.
31 years old.
Yep.
Is that updated?
No.
That click
I think
to
I'm
view
32
my
now.
work.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, there is some all right current
Okay,
stuff there.
all right.
Yeah, I thought it was all like super old stuff. I didn't know. I haven't been on the site honestly. I'm just
How tough is that one on the far right top there, where it has to show cutting through the skin? How?
It's all about it's crazy, man. Like, cause when you actually if you put a viewfinder on it and cut it down, you know what I mean? Like from far away, it looks super dynamic, obviously, but it's very simple things that make that happen. And when they all kind of collide together, dude, that's what you get. You know what I mean? Just the attention to detail. You know?
Okay, right
Yeah.
on.
So not too bad. You kind of get a general design going, and then you kind of just, use what God gave me, I guess. If you
Well,
want to refer
right
to it
on.
like that.
Bart is what I would call a little bit of a freak when it comes to his line work.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Very precise on it.
Right.
And
Okay.
it's quite amazing.
When I first started this gig, not at Wildside, but when I first started in general, I worked with this guy. He was very old school, you know what I mean? Which now I don't even think he tattoos, and he's probably strung out or whatever. But he told me the only thing I ever got from the guy was he said, if you ain't got lines, you ain't got shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's
Yeah.
a skeleton of your tattoo. But now people are just getting crazy with the styles of tattooing with just, I mean, a whole tattoo is just line work. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even on your realistic shading or anything. It's like mandalas and stuff like that, or kind of like geometry shapes, stuff like that. You know, it's crazy, man. We're getting into it.
Does he have some
And we
sacred
always-
geometry down, Shane?
I don't know if it's on there or not.
Because I know you
it
did
might-
one
Yeah.
that was absolute sacred geometry. I probably no sacred
Yeah, it's
geometry.
not on there. No.
Yeah. Artwork.
Yeah, that's all Johnny's stuff
Yep.
there. Yeah.
It's Johnny's.
Killing it.
Yeah. Johnny's always killing it.
Yeah.
There's
No
no
matter what he
doubt.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his, like I said, portrait work, he's the man.
Yeah. Definitely. I
Go
mean,
on.
look at that, dude. Full color portraits right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And if you want to see this stuff, go to WildsideTattooCR.com.
There we go. Go on to piercing. Let's look at those real quick there.
There we go.
Okay, so yeah, that's Brandon. Monica's really my my parents' other daughter that they never had. Is what she
Okay,
is.
all right.
She's more of just a backup. She only works about 8 hours a week, really to help me out, so I don't have to work all day every day.
Because I walked in one time and Monica was in there.
Well, and,
which is a
I feel
rarity.
Like it's
you know.
taken me 10 years to be able to take some time off, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up there, there's the pricing.
Yep. So
There's all. My goodness, that's not all. Because I've seen that's not.
that
even,
is most of them.
Mhm.
There's a couple other ones, and that are not actually there yet. I have a portfolio in the shop. I don't think that it's on here. Oh,
Maybe it might be.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
it's in a PDF.
Interesting.
See what we got.
Nothing.
Good job, parents. Good job.
Right.
Good
Well, it
job.
hasn't seemed to
Well,
slow anything down, I guess.
But I do have a portfolio in the shop. Otherwise, I do have some things on my Facebook and Instagram as well. Not as much, most people know who I am and what I can do.
Yeah.
A lot of it is, word of mouth, if I would have to say anything like that. I mean, there's only so many different piercings you can do.
You know what I
mean?
was impressed with the most that you do is a corset.
And the corset, people don't realize that, a corset piercing is actually temporary. A corset is,
Really? I didn't know that.
It's more of a portfolio builder and a convention type of thing. We personally don't do a lot of conventions, but a lot of tattoo people do.
Right.
But a corset, in my words, would be a 72-hour piercing. Why? Because most conventions are 72 hours, and it's for an actual piercing artist to show what they are capable of doing. Right. I do have a few people who are, I would say a little out there, but they're very good friends of mine. I had a guy who I did a corset from his neck all the way to his chest, and he actually kept it for a good 6 months. Now, this isn't very fun because, the body... Piercings are foreign to us anyways, okay? And
yeah.
it's about us naturally accepting it. So as far as having, the corsets, which are just considered surface piercings, those at some point in time will come out no matter what. So if your body will accept it for that long, so be it. And like I said, this one guy, he'll rack them as long as he can.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really will.
Dedication.
Yes.
That is big time dedication.
Takes lots of dedication, because especially a lot of times people don't want to sleep with that actually tied up. So, they got to put the ribbon in and everything like that. But of course, it can almost be done anywhere. Like I said, it's just through and through on the skin.
I never realized it was temporary. I thought it was somewhere, but I kept, because I always put the lace through it and all that kind of
and
stuff.
like I said, it's more, obviously, yes, I have them in my portfolio. But it was something I did on like a discounted thing, so I could build my
I remember that.
portfolio
That's why
and
I'm asking.
show-
Yeah.
Yes, and so I take volunteers on, hey, this will be discounted just so I can build my portfolio to show what I'm really capable of.
Very good. Okay, that's what I was wondering about was
Absolutely.
the different. All right. The special questions. Are we ready?
Here we go.
Here
Here
we
we go.
go.
I feel like it's a roast or something.
Yeah, it kind of is. And this is a perfect one for. I'm going to ask you first.
Okay, here we go.
You're a new addition to the crayon box. What color would you be and why?
Blurple.
Blurple. Why?
It's just, you're always trying to do something new. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of out there, dude. So, it's one of those things, like, I want to be different from everybody else, So that would be why I'm going to make it up.
And in our world, there's only, everyone has their own style, but there's only so much you can do because a lot of the people who do come in are bringing us repeat things,
Yeah. So it's kind of like where you've seen an image so many times. Well, how am I going to separate it from the other
from
times
the
that
rest.
I've done this, or even anybody else? Think about it, we're in small town Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So if we've seen it here, it's probably already traveled across the globe and it got here last. You know what I mean? So, how many other
That's the
people
truth,
have?
though. That's the truth.
How many other people have seen it, done it, tried it, whatever? You know what I mean? So you're just trying to put your own spin on stuff. So it's just all about creativity.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Blurple. Blue and purple mix.
Blue and purple mix. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You're next.
Here we go.
Your favorite 90s jam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm a 90s baby, too, so.
Right.
Oh, man. Really, when I'm that young, I'm going to have to say, in my generation, it was
Spice Girls or something.
Spice Girls.
Montel Jordan.
Timberlake or something.
Justin Timberlake, we still rock that when we get all of us girls together,
all right.
all the old school stuff. But I've never been a huge music fan to distinguish who sings what and what song it is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
That's never been my strong point in life. I'm honestly very open to music. One, because my dad's more of a polka, old school type of guy.
Yeah.
Polka.
I got country in my family, but then growing up, it's rap with your friends, things like that.
Yeah.
So my music is pretty open, if I could say.
Okay. All right. Your turn.
Here we go.
If you be any animal in the world, what would you be and why?
An animal?
Yeah.
Wow. Animal. I don't know, man. I guess maybe a dog or something. I don't know. They're loyal and they're cool. Everybody likes dogs for the most part. I don't know.
And they can pee on anything.
Yeah, you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe you get a cool owner, take you on walks. Who knows? Chill at the house, whatever.
There you go.
Right.
I like that
I
answer.
personally like that answer because
Right.
I got me a house full of dogs.
That's right. You just had pit bull puppies, didn't
Yes,
you?
I got 9 of them at home right now,
Oh.
plus my 3 larger ones.
Oh, so you got 12 dogs at your house. Oh, my
Hey, it's
Lord.
better than I just had a pig a couple weeks ago. I had a
I
pet
remember
pig,
that.
but he ended up getting a little too big. So, he's not being butchered or
Were we
anything.
talking about a real pig or were we
A
talking
real
about...
pig,
Okay.
supposed to be a mini pig. At 6 months old, it was already as big as they said it was supposed to be. So I figured that it probably wasn't
Wow.
adequate to be in my home anymore.
No. What was the last gift you gave someone?
The last gift I gave someone.
Huh.
Shoot.
Right.
But, I guess the last, I had a friend who had some issues with some drugs. She bettered herself, and she had put something up on Facebook how, she was taking anything.
Oh.
I had I had a couple, I had an extra TV, some stuff, and then I went to the dollar store, and I got her all the essentials, like cleaning supplies, and I took it to her home because I was proud of, she went downhill in life, but she
Going back
brought herself
uphill.
right back up. And so that was
Nice.
just last month that I did that.
Awesome. All right. Here's
we
a
go.
perfect question for you.
All right.
Any advice for your previous boss?
To my previous boss.
Yeah.
Don't be such an arrogant asshole.
All right. Yeah. That's the one before the last. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
It's just one of those things where he's always just trying to be so fucking cool all the time. You know what I mean? And I'm just.
I will hold all reservations on that. I know,
just,
all the
why
comments.
can't you just, it's like if you're constantly trying to be something whoever, the public wants you to be or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
in the public eye or this and that, like, it just makes you look like a really fucking, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I mean, you're only going to hang out with those type of people. You know what I mean? That's the only people that are going to really get down with you. The real, actual, down-to-earth people that are really legit. They don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, grow the fuck up. How about that?
Yeah.
To both of them, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why are you bucking to get your own TV show? No.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hi, Jordan.
Oh, snaps.
Hey,
Jordan Donnelly is one of
Brandon's
Bart's-
sister, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's Brandon's sister, also one of my very good friends. And Bart also does her tattoos.
Yep. Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
right
And we
on.
got Pamela. Hello, Pamela.
Right.
And then when people want sleeves.
Oh,
which-
that's Grandma Pam. Yeah, that's
that's
Hey.
Ruby's mom.
yeah, it's my brother's mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Hi, Pam.
Next, what do you work toward in your free time?
What do I work toward?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I just bought a house last year. So when I have my free time, if it's not with my animals, like I said, I have a thing with animals. I don't have any kids, so those are my kids. But I'm always trying to do basically I'm remodeling my basement right now. So in my free time right now, I'm trying to get my house together, in hopes to I want to move to the country already. So fix it up a little bit. I got a hell of a deal on it. So if I fix it up a little bit more, make me a little bit of money and go find me a nice little spot out in the country.
Location.
You got it.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be in the country these days?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
How would you rate your memory?
My memory,
Uh-huh.
like a -10. I mean, honestly, it's kind of one of those things where.
That would have been a question for my father.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I
Because
mean,
it would have been a -100.
right. See, and that's the thing is, it's like you always think about like when something happens. Well, nowadays, obviously I'm a father, so it's like when stuff with my kids, I'm like, man, I'm never gonna forget that. And then like the next day, I'm like, what the fuck happened yesterday? You know what I mean? Like, you remember the big moments. You know what I mean? But as far as like the small stuff, I remember when I first had my kids. My mom was like, you need to start a journal and write this stuff down because there's gonna be stuff that happens that it's just one of those things like it just happens through passing. You know what I mean? And it's like super awesome, but you won't remember that long term. So, and she probably obviously knows me. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah, it's true.
Bart, write the shit down, dude, because
Yeah.
you're gonna forget everything.
And let me tell you, Bart's mom is one awesome lady to be able to deal with him.
Oh yeah, 32 years of this bullshit, dude.
All right. Here's a quick one for you, Megan.
Yes.
You ready? Can you name 3 consecutive days without using the words Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday?
What kind of question's that?
Yeah, what?
Can you name 3 consecutive days without using the words Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
There it is.
Boom!
There you go.
Right. Sorry, I
That's
thought
all right.
about
That
it.
was a blind moment there for sure.
Dude, here's the deal.
Gosh.
I had to really think about that one. Speaking of memory.
All right. Here's just a guessing question. You ready?
Yep.
How many square feet of pizza are eaten in the U.S. every year?
Man. Square feet
Square feet.
of pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You better shoot that one high.
Right, yeah, I mean.
Look at me and think about it.
Dude, here's the deal. I can't say that. I mean, we have pizza at my house, whether it's frozen or takeout or homemade.
Yeah.
Like we have it at least probably once a week.
That's probably one of the
And
biggest
so-
downfalls at the shop too. Is we're always so busy
Yeah.
that we
It's
don't have
quick,
much time
you know what I
to
mean?
eat.
Well,
so
well, when I came in yesterday,
Right.
you
what
already,
do we had some made right yesterday.
Yeah.
It's always something. You know
Yep.
what I mean? It's like whatever we can get here now. Or like Jimmy John's, like they come to our shop probably at least.
Twice a day.
At least.
At least.
Yeah, at least.
All right, shoot high. I'm gonna give you
Shoot
that.
high. Let's see.
Shoot high.
Square feet. I'd say a couple 100,000. You know what I mean?
31 billion.
Jesus. A couple 100,000. I was way
You're
off.
way
31
off.
billion. Wow. Right. Maybe the 100,000's at my house a year.
Right.
If we could get rid of one state in the United States, which one would it be and why?
Do you really want my opinion on that?
I really. All right, you gonna say Iowa? Say, I don't care. We're on the air. You say this is you. You do you, boo.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's the flattest. I leave for Colorado on Saturday. So I'm gonna have to drive through this boring
So
ass
if
state.
there was no Nebraska, it'd be
So
way
if there's
better.
no Nebraska, there would be way better. Granted, you know.
Right.
Is the fest going on that we talked about? Is that what's going on in Colorado?
No, we're just me and my Josh from the shop. We're taking our significant others just to get a little vacation. You know?
I don't blame you. I
work
love
my ass
Colorado.
off, so I love to go just relax and see
Okay.
the scenery. The real thing is whitewater rafting while we're there. That's what I really want to do.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Because last time I was there last year too, and I went horseback riding on the side of the mountains, and you know we went to the zoos and did all that. So this time I want to be a little bit more adventurous.
I don't blame you. I would too.
Absolutely.
Perfect place to do it.
Yeah, it is. I got family out there, and I'm out there,
Absolutely.
and I love Colorado. Great state,
It is.
amongst other things you can do.
Yes,
down
sir.
there.
Already know.
Wait, I was so far fucking behind. Let's go. Step
Yep,
it up.
Let's go.
Right, yeah.
That's right. Get this show on the road.
Right.
You're giving an elephant. You can't sell it, and you can't give it away. What do you do with it?
Teach you how to paint pictures.
Oh,
Great answer.
yeah.
You ever seen that?
I've seen
Man,
that. That's a
shit was
great answer.
amazing. Right.
It is. That's a
Right.
great
That was a
answer.
great answer.
I don't know how I popped that one
I
off
don't
so
know,
fucking
but that
quick,
was a good one.
man, I got that.
It's
one.
early in the morning. You got that one
I
out.
had one coffee today. That's it.
And just
Just
one
one.
coffee.
Yeah, just a tall iced coffee though. So I guess that's you know what I mean.
You
Yeah,
guys
it
live
worked.
off coffee there. Unfortunately, I don't like
you?
it.
Well, yeah, I mean it's definitely a good kickstart to your day, obviously, as everybody knows. But now it's getting a little bit worse, where it's like we'll just add some espresso to it, or, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the newness is starting to wear off on the coffee, dude. So I need to start like amping it up a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, you drink enough coffee. That's just what happens. And then you get an added break in your tattoo, dude. It's cool.
Hey.
I don't smoke no more. I need to take those breaks when I can.
You know?
A penguin walks through the door wearing a sombrero. What does he say, and why is he here?
He says he's ready to party.
Right, all business.
And he's there to get
and
me
he's
going.
there to party.
Because, you know, I would be the person to get up and go.
Just go hang out and see what's up.
Yeah, go tango.
Right,
you know?
yeah. Word.
Whatever.
Very cool. What inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yes.
Man, there's just so much, dude, and it's. I mean, obviously, shop related. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much around.
Shop life, whatever.
Yeah, everything. Just the constant push to do more than I did yesterday. You know what I mean? As far as inspiration, I mean, you can find it wherever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, I want my kids to be able to see what my full potential is, and for them to walk in my footsteps. Obviously, maybe not with tattooing, but just ambition and drive. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with
And
it.
to boast Bart just a little bit, he, this last couple of years, is extremely on top of shit. You know, he's come a long ways from,
Right.
10 years
Right.
ago.
Right.
And, I mean, he comes in early hours, late nights. I mean, he's the one guy who is really driven, besides Dad. I mean, I guess they're all really driven. They pretty much are. But
But it's
Bart,
all different levels.
Bart
dude.
goes
It's
above
like
and beyond.
where you're at. You know what I mean? Like,
He
But my
goes-
thing is with my kids, man. You got to show them more. You know what I mean? You got to show them that you can do more, or to get out there and try to push yourself.
So you say your kids are your inspirations.
They
That's
sure
your-
are. Oh, 110%. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and it used to be, my inspiration before was like, let's just get money.
Drinking.
And, yeah, go get money and go to the bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or whatever.
yeah.
Now I have kids. Like, man, I'm totally trying to do a 180. You know what I mean? And it's worked
And he's
out for the
come a long
positive.
ways.
Right. The more better I feel like I've been trying to do, the better I've gotten, obviously, as far as like what I've received and what I've done for people. So it's
Very cool. Karma.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I never,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like people always talk about how much they believe in it, but until you actually live it for a little bit, you'll never understand. You know what I mean? Like you can say, "Oh, that's cool." You know what I mean? I believe in karma, but until it actually happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a whole eye opener for sure.
Absolutely. And thank you for saying 180 because I hate when people say 360. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
like,
that's right back
you're
where
right
you
back
were.
where the
Yeah,
fuck you
yeah.
were last
That means
time.
you fucked up real bad.
Yeah.
You know, you seen the good life and then you went right back.
Yeah.
180 is huge. Yeah.
What inspires you?
My parents inspire me a lot. They've spent their, let me put it this way, they've worked together to make what they have today.
For sure. For sure.
And they're working towards one day giving it to us.
Yes.
The people who are there right now. And the amount of effort and work that they have truly put into making our shop one of the best in town.
The best.
The best. I'll
yes.
say the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm biased.
You know, it's my
I
fucking
get it.
show. It's the best.
That's why we're here on
And I
the
get it, but like
Yeah.
I said, we may butt heads, things like that, but that's only them preparing me for what's really about to come. So if I truly had to say, my coworkers and my parents truly inspire me to carry on the Wildside tradition.
So basically,
Well put.
you and Josh will be taking it over one
Hopefully,
day.
if not,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
It's kind of a group. It'll probably be honestly a group effort.
Just like I
it's
said,
a
we're all a
family.
family. It really
Right.
is. We're very, and that's what a lot of people do like about us, is we stick together. We're not just there to take your money. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
We
yeah.
help each other out.
Right.
If it's a slow day in the shop.
We help each other out. Take your money.
But like
kidding.
for example,
Totally
if
just
it's a slow day in the shop, the guys are really good about, hey, you haven't done a tattoo today. You want to take this one, So we're really good about making sure that everything is
everybody is,
included
yeah.
or the wealth is going around.
Right.
I was talking to your dad yesterday, and he said something about opening a shop in Arizona.
Yes, and so let's see. Last year he bought a home down there, and he wintered down there last year. He did more work on just the home. He had a building that he was really interested in, but they wanted to lease it, and my dad don't lease, so he
Yeah.
needed to buy.
Right.
So and after again we lost, one of our artists. It was a little bit of an impact, so he's not in any hurry to actually open it, but that is the end result, is to actually have a shop in Arizona. For my dad's been through a lot with ironworking before.
Just kicking ass in
Tattooing,
and
and
right.
his
He
bones
deserves
just
it,
can't
dude.
handle it. The
Right.
winters kill him here. So
Right.
not only for him to be able, my parents to be able to retire down there, but for example, if me or Bart or whoever needs to get away for a little bit, not only can we go on vacation and make money, but we can also go see family and everything else.
Yeah, cool.
So
And that's another reason why I'm getting out of here, Iowa, because the winters kill my bones. I mean,
especially
sure.
with all you've been through.
I'm getting my knees replaced here in a couple months.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Snaps.
Or next month. Next month. Yeah, I'm getting my knees replaced. And that's not necessarily from here, but that's just football, powerlifting, and being fat. That's where it basically comes from.
Hey, but you know what? We only live once, so
So-
let's be happy.
Yeah. Right.
But that's what it basically comes from. And in the winters here, my knees and my hips and my shoulders feel like they're about to rip out of my skin.
Well,
so
I believe my, my grandma is more than these newscast people on what's really going to happen because their
Yeah.
arthritis or whatever starts
Right.
kicking in
Yeah, right,
when
for
there's
the
really going to be
pressure.
a storm.
that's
so.
true.
Yeah, you can feel that, man.
So it's
I mean,
Florida or Georgia. Here we come.
There
you
go.
There you go. Right.
Fuck that West Coast. I'm going.
Going east.
Yeah,
Right, yeah, it's nice.
I'm not a West Coast kind of guy.
Right.
California's gonna fall off into the ocean someday.
Right.
So
and
anyway.
it's just so packed, and everything's just
The price of living there is a little outrageous too, isn't it?
Yeah.
For sure.
And I mean, it's just such a hassle to do anything out there. You know what I mean? Who wants to sit in fucking traffic
Just
all
to
day?
even
You
get
know
to
what I mean?
the
Right.
gas station.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You
Right.
know, it takes you-
Sorry, not sorry, California.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. I know.
We
I'm
love
sure-
you. It's beautiful, but
Right, and
not
that's
for
what a
me.
lot of people say that's the trade-off is like what there is to do out there, and there's you know what I mean, and like the sites, and that's what you pay for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, I totally get that, but I mean to do that day to day. But on the other end of that, why are you telling me that in Iowa after you just fucking moved here, man? You know what I mean? It's so goddamn awesome out there. What are you doing in
Exactly.
Iowa? You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
You know, I totally feel it. Right.
All right. Great answers. Let's go ahead and we're going to wrap this up. Let's go ahead. Give me the phone number for down there.
319-362-3097.
There it is.
All right. And the website?
It's www.
Wildside
Tattoo.
Inc.
CR.
Oh, CR. Got it.
Well,
CR.com.
There.
We weren't prepared for that one, man.
Yeah,
can answer
like I
the-
said, the website's the least of our concerns.
You answered the other questions beautifully. You
Right,
get to
yeah,
the
then we get to the fucking actual shit we should know.
Otherwise, we're right on First Ave,
memory,
413.
man, the memory.
Yeah. Yeah, right on First Ave, right close to 380,
Yeah,
right there.
right where it
Right-
crosses.
Right
Yeah.
by we're
Napa.
across from Napa, kitty corner from the sheriff's station, and right
And
underneath the 380.
The
All
viaduct,
right.
yeah, totally.
Right on. All right. thank you all for being here so much.
Thank
I appreciate
thank you
it.
for having us. Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
I really do. And I've been looking forward to this day for a while. I
yeah.
really have.
Right.
I really have.
He's a good customer. So
Yes,
You ain't
that's
lying.
true.
You ain't
That is
lying.
true.
Right.
All right, let me go ahead and before we end, give you the rundown for the next couple of months, the guests. Next month, I'm having Danetta Mason from the Danetta Mason Band, along with the lead guitarist, Mike Kokenauer. They're having a new album come out, and they will be my guest next month in September. October is going to be crazy. It is the month I'm actually having a witch on the air for Halloween. Her name is Lori Lee.
Tuning in for that.
Her name is
Podcast, but that sounds awesome.
oh yeah. Her name is Lori Lee Clark, but she goes by the Dark Lady. And she just had her first, and she's gotten really big, almost like almost Elvira kind of. Her magazine just came out. If you want to go get her magazine, go pick that up. It is called Dark Lady's Dark Desires. And Deborah Voorhees is in it, and The Haunting of Rose Manor, Twisted Torts Horror Movie Review. Well, that was a tongue twister there, man. Sorry, my tongue didn't make it through customs. Yeah. But she is a real witch, and she will be here in October and Skyping in for Halloween. So you do not want to miss that.
you better make sure you're good, because otherwise she'll put a spell on you.
I'll be a toad right here talking, and then, yeah, there's no doubt about that. Once again, thank you all for being here.
Thank you. We
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Having us, man.
Yeah,
Yes, we appreciate
appreciate it again. All right, we're going to sign off. And remember what I always tell you, your fist is as big as your heart. Never stop loving and never stop loving or fighting for what you love. See you next
Amen.
time.